right, so we've done a little bit of Alexander technique, we've done some chair work, we've done a little bit of table work, we're all set up, we've got our palette, we can proceed, and we know we should start with decoding because you said that stuff is going on at home, and so that's relationship stuff. So let's start with some relationship decoding, and then we'll do the detox, and then we'll do the clearing, okay? Because that's what I do. You know, if you were new, I'd have to begin with basic prep. But we've done so many sessions that I can resequence according to a different logic, and that is what I'm going to do here with you today. I'm going to start with decoding. So I'm going to do relationship decoding, so I need my hemimorphite and my convoluted sheet quartz, and let's get going with that. Here. Start here. Wow, right into the sore knee. Hey! Who would have thunk? Phew. And then the hemimorphite liquefies the quartz, and then you literally just pour it into the transformation bowl. See, and this knee doesn't have as many cords. You see, in a way that's predictable, and in a way, you know, you have to wait and see. You mustn't decide in advance. Just read what's in front of you. Don't make decisions and analyses. See, even the soles of your feet have got a little bit of cording going in. Never had to do this before. How do you get cords into the soles of your feet?
I was going to ask you that.
I don't know the answer. I'll have to ask the spirits. All right, then I'll come up and do the next chakra up. So let's come here now. This is fan-shaped decoding. Yep. And then in your hands as well, the cords. Okay. When you're working, are you wearing shoes or are you barefoot?
I wear shoes.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes when I'm at home, I don't wear shoes. When I'm in the office, I wear them.
You know, you were taking a break from massage for a little bit. Not a full break, but something of a break, right?
Yeah, a few months.
I wonder if that didn't render you vulnerable to the cords, because there's a lot of cords here and in your lower legs, and the feet and the hands will resonate, and the forearms and the lower legs resonate. So a lot of cords got in, and I'm pretty sure it's from the massage work. Not that it's not a bad thing, it's just that you're having it's a contact sport. You know, and you're working on people, and their stuff can render you either vulnerable or get into you with the cords. Right there, look there. That's it. Now we can come up here and decode over here. Much fewer here. So that's good. The cords stayed with the extremities. You know, it's preferable. You don't want cords going into your brain and your eyes and so on. So I think your hands and feet are actually protecting you, if you see what I mean. Mm-hmm. All right. So that is decoding, and I'll just check. I'll ask for that guidance from the spirits. Is that enough? And they said yes. And this material, the convoluted sheet quartz, the magic of it is that it puts the white light in even as it's drawing the quartz out. And that's why it's so advantageous to use the convoluted sheet quartz. It's really a good tool because of that. Because then I asked the guides, do I need to put the white light in now or can it wait? And they said, hey, you used the convoluted sheet quartz, you know. So it's good having a team that helps you remember and keep track of things, I'll tell you that much. So what the guide said to me that I mustn't forget to do special effects gridding right now at the beginning. So what is that? It's when we inform the energy system what's coming and what we want it to be ready for. And we do want to reduce the amount of inflammation in your body, because you say you've got general aches and pains, you've got, sort of tissue contraction going on here, and then you've got the actual inflammation here at the knee. And let me also just feel this knee. Wow, it's so much better than it was. That's one thing that I can say. Just do the comparison from side to side. It's just a bit irritable. It's not nearly like it was.
Right.
I want that to feel better, and then we'll see at the end. I'll check it again. All right, so here we go. We're going to do special effects gridding. I'm going to use my zincite needle wand. That's the zincite. It's Bumblebee Jasper. This is a hematite included quartz crystal from Africa, actually. And we're going to do special effects gridding. We're going to inform the entire energy system that we are working on anti-inflammatory for acute. There we go. Yeah. This is like an advanced note. It's like the headline, so that we know the content of the session. Lovely. This is a full energy field grid. It goes in both directions, north-south and east-west. And as I get close to the knee, I can feel the zincite needle getting all excited and quivery. Okay, we know you like to do your work. It's funny. There we go. Lovely. My Alexander teacher used to say, lovely, lovely. This is lovely. There we go. Nice. And what's nice to see, if camera will just focus on Linda's face, is she's fallen into a smile. And there's nothing more ideal in a session, especially when someone's reported feeling a little bit stressed and depressed even. And to see their face starts falling into a smile means you're on the right track. Right there. The body doesn't lie. You're not going to naturally fall into a smile unless you're feeling it. Right, so we do need to detox, and what we're going to do is a little combo platter. We're going to use some common opal under the hands. We'll put this here. Soak up all that negative feeling that you've got collecting from the little bit of stress at home. There we go. How's that? Nice? Mm-hmm. Good. All right, and then we can put our cachalong under the heels. Good old cachalong, the favorite stone of everyone in the world now, it seems. Can't get enough of it. Oh, that is, wow. Cachalong, that was tangible, wasn't it? That sort of releasing and dropping into the table. Very good. Nice. Okay, and then I think what we should do is grid the root chakra. Make a little nest for my red Uvite on magnesite tool. And a do like to use this at the base of the chakra system, but you can't put stones on people's root chakras because that is a not PC thing to do in this day and age. So I prefer to put this root chakra stone between the root and second chakra. That is a better way to go, just like so. That's it. Nice. Now, we talked about that note of anger, and the spirits did say, start detoxing that first. So to detox the anger, I am going to use my sardonyx palm stones, that are like this. I do love these stones. They're like works of art. They're so beautiful. And I'm going to actually place them here under the calves. And so this is the beginning of the anti-depression section. But you see, you combine them. You build the session to combine the different elements in a seamless way. And you can plan it out like this. So then I'm actually going to prep by working with my sardonyx sphere. Look at this beauty. Aren't you jealous? I love it. So look at this. Yeah, wait till you feel it. And this will be very relaxing for Linda. And when she relaxes, then I'm going to go over her with the shungite, and that will get the shungite working even better, because you get the, instead of everything going with tension, it goes, oh, that's better, and then it's open, and then you can do a deeper detox with the shungite. And so let's start here. Oh, the spirit said. So if the spirit said, then that's what we do. Aha. Isn't that? You see, I thought your iliopsoas muscles were tight, but now they've released in response to the sardonyx. Who knew? That's very, very interesting. That's very good, Linda. Wow, doesn't it feel expansive? Yeah. And you know what? Your chevron amethyst here around your neck is participating. I don't always see that. Usually the jewelry that people are wearing goes a little more dormant, but this one livened up to participate. Ah, you see there. Yeah, I think sardonyx has some other properties besides releasing the anger, because this is good for the fascia here, isn't it? Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah,
relaxing.
That's good. It's super relaxing. I'm going to read up on sardonyx again after this. It really has been an eye-opener working with sardonyx. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's nice. Right. Alright. So now I'm going to ask the spirits to say, okay, start here and then do like a chakra wall. That's it. You always one's bumping into the genes here, and that, don't worry about it, just go to the other side. Look over here. Into this tissue. Oh, this is having a profound effect on you, Linda. Shoo. Nice. And your knee already feels different. See that? And it's important not to run along the shin bone with the stones, because the shin bone is incredibly sensitive. You stay on either side, you see, so you stay on the side of here's the shin bone, here's where I work on the soft tissue, and I go to the other side and I work on the soft tissue. And you're not massaging, you're infusing the second layer, the layer of the energy field that's right next to the physical body. It's easier to do it by touching the physical body. But if you want a massage, you need to be a massage therapist. You don't just do it. It's technical like everything else. Ask Linda, she's a massage therapist. Now, even though you're not massaging, don't get against any insights you may have because of massage. That's not what I'm saying. Always apply what you know. Don't ever drop what you know. As long as you know it and it's true, it's factual. We are not dealing with beliefs here. We're dealing with technical work. This is unbelievably effective for you. Wow. See, when you feel a response to a stone like this, it's almost, diagnostic. It's almost telling you what's going on. And this knee was an angry knee.
Yes.
It was. You can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the way that your whole system is responding to this sardonyx is pretty phenomenal. And, I've got to take a read from that. I've got to stay with it. If it's working, if it's happening, I don't stop. I keep going until I feel the full feeling. Like when you're eating a meal, you stop when you feel full. Now I'm getting the full feeling. I'm going to do one more sweep here. That is done. Go this way, say the spirits. That's right. Check that. Check that. Check the heart. All good. And we're great. Excellent. So now we're going to move on to some other steps. I'm going to put the sujolite here. Isn't that interesting that Linda's choice of clothing, now this happens very frequently, that a choice of clothing exactly matches the stone that one should be choosing to work with. So there we go. I was going to use seraphinite on the third eye, and then something said no, use the sujolite. And there it is, just exact match with Linda's top. Absolutely amazing harmony. That will happen more often than you can imagine. And we'll put the sujolite there on the third eye, and that was very calming straight away. And that is part of the antidepressant network. So we've already got the sardonyx. Now we've got the sujolite. Now we're going to work with the shungite, which is also part of an antidepressant procedure. And you know what? The sardonyx did such a good job that I do not need to spend a huge amount of time with the shungites. But let me check this. It's transformed. The sardonyx transformed your arms. That's fabulous. Who knew? Right, so now here. And here. Actually, your energy system saying, hey, don't forget you did use the zincite wand, and that did have a profound effect as well. So let's not forget that part. And we decoded. Right, and now we're detoxing. And that's working so well. And this is more needy than your knee. How did that, that's like a pun. This is more needy than your knee. That's so interesting. So it's as if the energy keeps getting bottled up here, and that's what's causing the stress instead of being able to flow through. And when I think about it, when we're in the Alexander part, I said to you, I can't feel your feet correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get that flow through to your feet. So those pieces are aligning with each other. And that's what we want. We want to see an internal consistency and logic coming through as we're working. This is fabulous, just fabulous. Nice. Very good. Wonderful. don't want to skimp, because this was very meaningful to you the other time we did it. Right, so now I do like to use my hands as well, not only as an Alexander teacher, but there's other stuff that comes through my hands, that, there's healing that comes through my hands, and my fingertips, and also just my hands just know stuff that the rest of me doesn't. I kind of get out of the way and just let my hands do their thing, and that seems to be beneficial. And what I want to do is actually reorganize this joint via laying on of hands, essentially. So there we go. So I use everything I know in this moment. I'm thinking about my spirit guides, I'm thinking about my Alexander technique, I'm thinking about laying on of hands, I'm thinking about energy healing, and we're getting a very big response. You can see her leg literally rolling out. It's not me pushing it. Her leg is reorganizing in the hip joint, and that's happening. And then, so that's the relationship of the leg into the trunk, into the torso. But then I also want the upper leg and the lower leg to reorganize their relationship. I'm just going to go and ask the spirits for help, and I keep my hands on the bones, and there we go. Oh my, wow, what do you think?
It felt good, really good.
Yeah, see, now that feels correct. It was just puffed up off the patella was puffed up off the joint, and now it's back seated correctly. Good. So I was not doing an adjustment. I don't know how to do that kind of adjustment. I stay away from what I don't know how to do, what I'm not qualified to do. I just put my hands on the bones and allowed whatever wanted to happen to be invited to happen via that energy input. That's it, to be clear. And it worked nicely. Very good. Thank you.